Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I am back, and I'm recording a whole bunch of videos for you guys. I'm probably going to be uploading once or twice a week, and I'm really excited to be back. I took a step away because I just felt kind of burnt out, and, I just decided I've still been very active, as you can see, because I have this new Race and Rescue Chick Hicks, but I just decided to step away from a little bit from making YouTube videos. But now I'm back, and we are going to start with Race and Rescue Chick Hicks. Alright, so here he is. I know that the cars are being made in China now, but this is the Thailand version. I really like, this is probably my favorite Race and Rescue car, honestly. I really like the blue and the red. I think it looks very good with Chick Hicks. Doesn't really want to focus. Rally Race 200 is what it says on the back, but it just doesn't want to focus for some reason. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, he obviously appears in the Race and Rescue storybook, which I know at this point many of you have probably seen. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think Race and Rescue was honestly kind of a waste, but it has produced some pretty good die casts, in my opinion. I like the Rally Race Lightning. I like Chick. Mater's pretty cool. I do like some of the side characters, but it's just such a waste that they were released, like Morgan Martins. I like him. I'm not so sure about Kathy Copter, though, but I also like Cal Weathers. But back to the side characters, I don't really like them because they just took up spots and they didn't even appear in the book. But yeah, so let's start with our comparisons now. We got regular Chick Hicks up first. Looks to be, I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Maybe that'll focus better. Looks like a little bit of a darker green on the Race and Rescue Chick Hicks. Obviously, he's not sponsored by HTB. He's a lot closer to this logo. Well, it's actually the same thing, just in a different color. But we'll compare them later. Looking pretty good. I think, yeah, you guys probably can't really see it on the camera, but they do have the exact same sponsors all over the car. Same stickers all over the side of it. Just minus the HTB gets replaced with the Chick Hicks or the Rally Race. Even being a main character in the first movie, I always thought Chick Hicks was pretty underrated, especially as a Piston Cup racer. A lot of people's favorite are, obviously the Apple Racer, maybe Gaskets, maybe N2 Ocola, or even Lightning McQueen, Dale Earnhardt. But I feel like in the grand scheme of Piston Cup racers, Chick Hicks goes pretty underrated. All right, we'll move on to our, oh shoot. We'll move on to our next comparison. Sorry about that. With Dynaco Chick Hicks. I have always really liked Dynaco Chick Hicks. Not much similar between them at all, really. I remember going to the store and getting Dynaco Chick Hicks and Luke Pedalwork on the same day. It was awesome. And now I have 5 of him. That's Luke Pedalwork that I have 5 of, not 5 Dynaco Chick Hicks. And here's the silver Chick Hicks, which I believe is from, I think 2021. Wait, no, it was Blue Desert, so 2020. Anyways, something interesting that you can notice is that these 3 Chick Hickses right here all have this weird slant with their eyebrow, but he doesn't. I feel like this one kind of does, but it's not as drastic. So back to the silver. Basically just the same thing. I really do like silver Chick Hicks. I like that they kept the rims yellow. I think it makes it look a lot nicer. Some of the other silver releases, in my opinion, are not that great, especially because some of them are re-releases, like Raul and Miguel, because they were released in the Silver Series, I want to say 2012. And then finally we have the Cars 3 Chick Hicks. Now, obviously this isn't accurate to the movie, but he's got the headset. Also, I think a very underrated release. I remember getting him. I think he came in a 2-pack with Natalie Certain, so it was those two, Minnie and Van, and Cal Weathers, and I believe it was Bobby Swift in the 2-pack. And I found them at Kohl's super early because they released on May 1st. I'm sure you all remember. But they were super early. Another great shopping experience for me. I've had a lot of good ones. I remember when I found Bessie, that was awesome, but that's for another day. I do like the Cars 3 Chick Hicks. I wish I had the version without the headset, but I think that's pretty expensive these days, so not on the top of my list. Let's get these guys back in the center camera. Same expression on all the Chick Hicks. I don't know if you could see, but these two, this is the Thailand Chick Hicks, by the way, but these two do not have their mouths painted. Here, I'll slide these guys over so you can see. It's just blue and green, but these three do have their mouths painted. So, I think that's probably going to be it for this video on Race and Rescue Chick Hicks. Like I said, I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.